Welcome in, everybody. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we are here in Correctionville at River Valley High School, where the River Valley Wolverines are going to take on the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. Newell-Fonda is coming into this competition, this 1A Region 7 semifinal, not rated in 1A with a record of 24-8. And the River Valley Wolverines are coming in with a record of 29-2, and they are in the final rankings for 1A, ranked 9th. We have the River Valley Wolverines warming up right now, and the Newell-Fonda Mustangs already did. So we are going to hear from a few of our sponsors while they are finishing warming up, and then we can move into the competition. I'll get into my pregame here shortly, but I do want to say, River Valley Volleyball, Fuller Digital Solutions, thank you to our postseason streaming sponsors and the Wolverine community for allowing us the opportunity to cover this volleyball team. Corporate match sponsor by the Anthem Feed Store, trusted to provide essential supplies and equipment to the community. Our pre-match sponsor is going to be Thrivent Financial, which is Kevin Scheibele out of Kingsley, your local financial advisor, here to help you with your financial choices guided by your goals. Keys to the Game will be sponsored by FNB Bank here in Correctionville, your local bank loyally serving customers, neighbors, and friends. We will be back shortly with a pre-match breakdown and keys to the game. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after this.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Sometimes I worry.
Sometimes I'm scared.
Sometimes I'm overwhelmed.
Sometimes I cry.
And that's okay, because sometimes is not all the time.
It will be okay. You got this.
You got this.
You got this.
Boley Construction in Kingsley has been your demolition and excavation earth-moving specialists since 1970. They are also leaders in conservation work and proud to support the area communities. Boley Construction is also proud to be part of Kingsley and committed to Northwest Iowa. A business built on helping you build. So the next time you are thinking of starting your construction project, call the earth-moving specialists first at Boley Construction in Kingsley, 378-2364.
Work hard to protect what you value most in life. That's why at Thrivent, we offer a variety of life insurance options to help provide for your loved ones. Let's connect today. Call Kevin Scheibele at 712-378-8505.
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Welcome back here to this Class 1A Region 7 semifinal. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we have the Newell-Fonda Mustangs here in Correctionville taking on the River Valley Wolverines. Our keys to the game sponsor, FNB of Correctionville, your local bank loyally serving customers, neighbors, and friends. The River Valley Wolverines need to make sure that they shut down the middles by a tough serve, so they are controlling the attacks and their different pin options. They also need to make sure that they're pushing the ball pin to pin and moving their block of the Mustangs side to side. They need to make sure they control the pass and minimize the errors. The keys to the game for Newell-Fonda, they need to continue to have a big block on the pins, make sure that their middles are getting out there with their footwork and their hands. Make sure that they can get a big block up in front, their outside hitters, Getch and Law. They need to play to win and make sure that they're not afraid to make a few mistakes and make sure that they're staying mentally tough. Pre-match sponsored by Thrivent Financial. Kevin Scheidley, your local financial officer, here to help you with your financial choices, guided by your goals. A few little stats here for the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. The leader in assists is Maya Dossel, a senior, 731 assists. For the River Valley Wolverines, J.C. Vanderhoff, a senior, with 354. Kills leader, block leader, and serving aces is Kinsey Hinders, a senior, with like 3.9 kills per set, 60 blocks on the season, and she's averaging about one ace every other set. For the River Valley Wolverines, assist leader, I talked about Maya. Miss Addie Law is the senior outside hitter. She's leading in kills with roughly 4.5 kills per set, 40 blocks per set. Oh, it's Sunny Todd. And then J.C. Jacobson has 364 digs, while Marini Barbeck has 301 digs on the season. And then serving aces for the River Valley Wolverines is Maya Dossel. She's roughly estimated getting one ace per set, and she's hitting at about a 90%. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after the national anthem.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities. Business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
Is your home missing something? Add style to your home with new furniture from Clark's Hardware Hometown Furniture in Kingsley, Iowa. Bedrooms, dining rooms, offices, living rooms. Clark's Hardware Hometown Furniture has something stylish for every room in your home. Plus, you'll get the personal small town service that will make your furniture buying experience extra special. When you're looking for style with a small town flair, shop Clark's Hardware Hometown Furniture in Kingsley, Iowa.
Looks aren't always the most important thing. It's what's on the inside that counts. At Pinnacle Performance, they make things look good, but wow, can they make what's on the inside count when it comes to your diesel. Farmers, when you need your truck to work as hard as you, call on the Diesel Performance Pros at Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. Oil changes to overhauls, bumper-to-bumper bodywork, from a simple part to a performance upgrade. Trust your diesel truck to Pinnacle Performance Truck and Body in Correctionville.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we are here at Correctionville watching and covering the Newell-Fonda Mustangs here in Correctionville taking on the River Valley Wolverines in this Class 1A Region 7 semifinal. The River Valley Wolverines, again, are coming in here 29-2, ranked 9th in the final rankings for 1A. The Newell-Fonda Mustangs are not ranked, and they're coming in 24-8. Thank you to our sponsors. Again, UBI, United Bank of Iowa, for being our scoreboard sponsor, the Girls Athletics Association, and all of our sponsors that are running through the rotator up at the top right hand of the corner. All right, keys to the game. River Valley needs to shut down the Newell-Fonda Mustangs middle, and they do that by tough serves and getting them out of system and controlling the tacks pin to pin. First serve is going to be and that's going to be an ace for the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. there is a kill by Law, number 14 for the River Valley Wolverines. You're good. You're good. So we have a score of 1-1 here in this first set. Actually, I think this will be fine. This should be okay. Pass up by the Newell-Fonda libero, goes off of the backstop of the basketball net and down for point number 2 to the River Valley Wolverines. Number 8 is Maya Dossel in the back service line. She served a lot of aces the other night against IKM Manning, and she's a super great server. Nice flat float serve, pass up by the libero. Outside attack coming by Hinders. It goes off the block, dug by the Mustangs, and back over by Hinders. And here comes a right side attack by the Wolverines. Goes off of the defender, number 11 for the Mustangs, and down for point 3 of the River Valley Wolverines. Dossel on the back service line does the setting for the River Valley Wolverines, still on the back service line. Serve on the way, nice float serve right above the net, passed up by the Mustangs. Here comes an outside attack by Hinders, dug by the Wolverines. Right side attack coming, goes off the block of number 3, and Hinders on the Mustangs block. Oh, thank you. Good work, good work. I had it on the wrong one. Sorry about that. We have a score of 4-1 here in this first set. Served by Dossel, goes high hand off of the Fonda Mustangs. Saved by Hinders, dug by Law. Outside attack coming by Law. She goes above the block of number 8, Ava V. We're going to have our first timeout coming here from the Newell-Fonda Mustangs head coach. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after this message from Correctionville Building Center here in Correctionville.
Price. I agree you should consider price and compare, but don't forget to also compare what you get for that price. At Correctionville Building Center, not only will you be surprised by their competitive prices, but you'll most likely be amazed by the quality for that price. Some places offer a lower grade of lumber quality to hook you with that lower price. Get what you pay for every day at Correctionville Building Center, a better building experience.
Welcome back. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we have Maya Dossel on the back service line for the River Valley Wolverines. And that ball just skims the top of the net, but passed up by that's out. That ball was passed up by the Mustangs, and Hinders goes for an attack. She goes thumb down on the outside to hit that short cross, but misses just by a skosh. That line judge called it out. Point 6 to the Wolverines. Serve on the way by Dossel, catches a little air and goes out of bounds for a serving error. All right, we have number 4 for the Mustangs coming in, which is JC Vanderhoff, and number 6 for the Mustangs, which is Miley Hinders, Kinsey Hinders, number 7 sister. Serving for the Mustangs is number 4, Vanderhoff. Serve is up, in. Nice long float serve, set. Right side by Law, goes off of the block of Hinders and out for a point for the River Valley Wolverines. Score of 7-2 here in this first set. Law on the back service line does a long float serve, passed up by Hinders. Here comes an outside attack by the other Hinders. Number 6, nice job by hitting that deep corner, and Getch is going to just push it over. Dug up by the Mustangs. Here comes Kinsey Hinders out of the middle for a point to the Mustangs. Score 7-3. Law's going to come out, while number 9 for the Wolverines is going to come in, which is Jaden Docile, and play her back row. Serving for the Mustangs is number 3, Lindsay Wolf. Little jump float dug up by the libero of the Wolverines. Outside attack by Getch. Goes off of the hand of Getch and out of bounds for a error. That's 3 errors on the Wolverines so far, a serving error and 2 hitting errors. And the Newell-Fonda Mustangs have, I believe, 2 errors currently. Here comes a right side attack by Todd. Out of the right side, snaps that wrist and goes down for a kill. Schlinger is going to come in, number 7. While the libero goes to the back service line, which is Carly Sheaver. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not right. JC Jacobson. Served by Jacobson. Passed up by the Mustangs. Good pass. Set by number 4. Hinders goes for a slide and is shut down by Getch on the left side. Point to the River Valley Wolverines. Score 9-4 here in this Class 1A Region 7 semifinal. That was a great block put up there by Getch and closed on by Schlinger. Pass up by the libero of the Mustangs. It's going to go to the setter. She goes to the outside, and that's going to be a hitting error on number 10, Riley Hogriff. For point number 10 to the River Valley Wolverines. Score 10-4 in this first set. And that ball is going to be passed up. And here comes a middle attack by Hinders. Goes just wide. And they're asking for a touch. No touch was there. Score of 11-4. Jacobson on the service line. Serve up and passed by the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. And there was a little bit of a miscommunication. It looked like Hinders was going to go for a slide. Ended up going in front, and there was nobody there to get that passed up. Served by Jacobson, passed up by the Mustangs. Here comes an outside attack by number 10, Hogroff, blocked by the Wolverines. And here comes an outside tip attack off of the top of the block and down for point number 13. Served by Jacobson. Passed up by the Mustangs, and here comes an outside attack by Hogriff. Off the top of the block, dug by the Wolverines, and here comes a right side attack by number 0, Anda Kozora, dug by Hinders. Here comes a middle, just a pushover, nice spot by Hinders to see that, dug by Jacobson, and that's a great pass up by number 11. And then good dig by the Wolverines, keeping it alive. Getch on the outside, goes off the block, dug by number 11, Ellie Sievers. Good dig by Jacobson, and here comes a free ball by Kozora, dug by the Mustangs. And here comes a miscommunication. Setter number 4, Vanderhoff, goes a little far out on that pass, or on that set. Eric Lowe, the head coach of the Newell-Fonda Mustangs, has already taken 1 timeout, so he only has 1 left. Good pass up, middle attack, tipped by Hinders, just misses the out-of-bounds line for point number 15 to the River Valley Wolverines. Newell-Fonda is currently at 7 errors. Eric Lowe, head coach of the Newell-Fonda Mustangs, is going to take a quick timeout, and we will step aside and hear from Dusky's there in Kingsley, Iowa.
When you have an appetite, they have a solution at Dusky's East in Kingsley. Specialty pizzas, wings, calzones, wraps, burgers, sandwiches, and more. Serving lunch from 11 till 1 and dinner 4 till 8. Come in, carry out, or take advantage of curbside pickup. Dusky's East also offers mini daily specials. Check them out today on Facebook or online at Dusky's.com. Dusky's East, located on the beautiful Brookside Golf Course in Kingsley, a proud supporter of all Kingsley Pearson youth activities.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious...
Welcome back, everybody. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. We have the River Valley Wolverines taking on the Newell-Fonda Mustangs with a score of 15-4 in the first set. Passed up by the Mustangs. Here comes the set to the outside to Hogriff. That ball goes out of bounds. She just misses the top of the block for a point to the River Valley Wolverines. I would say that's definitely a hitting error there. They do put up a nice big block here on the right side of the Wolverines. Passed up by the Mustangs, and that's a overpass. Hinders goes up to block it, but it goes off of the block of Hinders. If you notice, I will try to get in on that other camera that I have. But if you notice, her hands are not squared up to the net. Good hustle there by the Mustangs, and that ball goes high and hits the ceiling and the light for a passing error. Error number 4. error number 9 there for the Mustangs. Here's a middle attack coming by Hinders. Wolf shot right over top of the block for a point. Nice see there by Hinders to see that ball. Number 5 is going to come in, Anna Mercer, for the Mustangs. Mercer is a senior along with Vanderhoff, Wolf, Hinders. Served by Hinders, passed up. And here comes a middle attack, tipped, passed by Hinders. Outside attack coming by number 10, Hogroff. Goes off of the block of Schlinger and out for a point, number 6 to the Mustangs. Pass up by the Wolverines. And here comes a right side attack by Kazora. And they're going to call number 10, Hogroff, in the net for the Mustangs. Point number 18 to the River Valley Wolverines, with number 10, Addie Dalsel, coming in to do the serving for the River Valley Wolverines. Got to say, the Mustangs still have some smiles on their faces. They're talking it over. First set, kind of some jitters maybe. Back row attack by Hinders. Dug up. And that ball is going to go out of bounds by number 8, Dalsel, with a hitting error in the front row. Number 13 is going to come in for the Mustangs, which is Bailey Manderneck, along with, I believe, number 8 just came in, Ava Vi. Served by Manderneck is passed up by Jacobson, and here comes a right side attack by Schlinger. Good adjustment by Schlinger, and that ball is passed up by Manderneck, but double attack on that, double contact. She went to dig it out of the net, but was unable to pass it up high enough. Pass up by the Mustangs. Here comes an outside attack by number 8. Good dig by the libero. Back set by Hogroff and hit over by Mercer. Here comes an outside attack by Law, and she's going to hit it into the block, and that is going to be dug up, though, by Schlinger, and then set over by Jacobson. Here comes a down ball by Hogroff. Dalsel with the set. Law with the hit. And here's a nice job by the right side hitter of the Mustangs. And Law's going to go line on that one. Good dig up by the Mustangs. And Hogroff goes to the outside and is going to go off of the high hands of the back row player, number 10, Addie Dalsel, for a kill. We got number 10, Hogroff, on the back service line. And that ball is short and in the net for point number 21. That'll be the 10th error for the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. Hogroff, just a sophomore, I believe. Just a sophomore. Schlinger with the serve. Pass by Hinders. Set over by the setter, number 13. Ooh, and that is going to be blocked by number 8, Ava Vi. It got blocked right by Law. Went to hit that, and it hit off of her forehead and down for a point. Anna Mercer on the back service line. Nice float serve, passed up by Getch. Good set there. Looked like maybe a little double. Had a little rotation on it. And here comes Kinsey Hinders out of the middle. Good dig there by the Wolverines. And that's going to be a set over and a down ball by number 3, Lindsay Wolf. Middle attack by Todd. Set up to the outside. Oh, and they're going to call a double on that one. For point number 22 for the River Valley Wolverines, while Dalsel goes back to the back service line. I'm going to go ahead and call that an error for the Newell-Fonda Mustangs with a double contact. Dalsel, number 8, again, had some great serves there in the first rotation. Another beautiful serve, nice and low to the net. Here comes an outside attack by Hinders, and she goes down the line for point number 10 of the Mustangs. We're going to have a few substitutions here for the Mustangs. I'm going to keep it here on this close attack because we have Law coming out of the back row, Todd in the front row, and Kazora in the front row. So I definitely think that this is going to be a good hit here. So pass up by Law. It's going to be off the net. Here comes Law out of the back. Good job by Law. And here comes an outside attack by Hinders. Off of the hands of Todd and down for a point. If you notice, Todd did not seal the top of the net with her hands and her arms. She was actually off the net just a little bit, so it waterfalled down the front of her. Served by number 4 of the Mustangs, J.C. Vanderhoff. Here comes Law on the right side. Going to go off the hands of the libero, Marini Berbeck, for point number 23 of the River Valley Wolverines. Again, thank you so much to our sponsors here tonight. That ball is going to go long. Serving error there on Long. That would be the 5th error on Long. Serve by the Mustangs. Passed up. Here comes Getch out of the outside, and that ball goes out of bounds for a hitting error, for number 6 hitting error. Again, thank you to our sponsors, Anfinson Feed Store, Trident Financial, Kevin Scheibele, Correctionville FNB Bank, Joy Auto, Napa Store, Dixon Construction, and Quimby Golf Course. That ball is down. Hitting error on River Valley for point number 14 for the Mustangs. Serve is in for an ace by number 3, Lindsay Wolf. Hits the top of the net and goes down for a point. Wolf looking for the serve from the R1, and that is a short serve, no spin whatsoever, passed up by Jacobson. Todd out of the right side is going to go cross court and out of bounds for point number 16 for the Mustangs. Okay, thinking errors here. Newell-Fonda currently has 11 errors here in this first set, and River Valley currently has 8. Serve by Wolf. Goes deep and out of bounds for point number 24 for the River Valley Wolverines. This will be the first game point here for set number 1. Jacobson goes to the back service line for the Wolverines. Serve is up. Serve is passed up by Hogreff. Goes over and pushes it right up on top of the net. Hit by, I think that's the other Hinders. Yep, and pushed over by Getch. Good pass up by the libero. Set by Kinsey to Hogreff. Hogreff goes short corner, dug by the Wolverines, and now good block there by the Mustangs. And there's a dump by Getch, dug by Hogreff. A middle 3 attack by Hinders, and that ball is down for point number 17 for Newell-Fonda. Number 11 comes out while number 5 comes in for the Mustangs. Hinders goes to the back service line. Good serve by Hinders, dug up by Getch. Right side attack coming by Kazora. Goes off at the top of the net and the block and down for point number 25. This is Jen Orndorff with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after we hear from our sponsors, and we will have a quick game adjustments. Didn't mention earlier, our timeout sponsor for tonight is Dixon Construction, committed to building a stronger community today.
At the beautiful Quimby Golf Club in Quimby, Iowa. Situated next to the picturesque Little Sioux River, this 73-acre course includes a practice putting green, clubhouse, cart storage, and 9 enjoyable and forgiving holes. Enjoy your golf experience on lush fairways and challenge yourself with their strategically placed holes. Call today for their rates. They are some of the best in Northwest Iowa. So whether you want to get away on your lunch break and hit a few, or take the buddies out for the day, the Quimby Golf Club is the perfect destination. The Quimby Golf Club in Quimby, Iowa.
The Kingsley Pearson Panthers have a strong legacy of success, just like the Jim Harvey Insurance Agency, located in downtown Kingsley. When you want personalized insurance, you can turn to Cole, Bart, Dave, Dotine, or Jessica at the Jim Harvey Agency. Personalized service, personalized products from a team of professionals you can trust. Call the Jim Harvey Insurance Agency in Kingsley today, 378-2830. Proud supporters of the Kingsley Pearson Panther.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. All right, so our corporate match sponsor tonight, Infants and Feed Store in Cushing. Pre-match sponsor was Thrivent Financial, Kevin Schleidley. Keys to the Game sponsored by F&B in Correctionville. Our timeout sponsor was Dixon Construction. And Game Adjustments is by Joy Auto Napa Store here. We are here for all of your fix-it needs. All right, so Game Adjustments, I really think that Newell-Fonda is a little bit late on their block. Their passing looks decent. A little bit miscommunication on a few of the sequences. River Valley Game Adjustments, I think they just need to keep hitting the ball and break down the block and keep them out of system. There was the first serve up there by the Wolverines, tipped over by Wolf, number 3. And we are in set 2. Hinders with a tip right over top of the block. Good adjustment. They brought Law in a little to double block there with Sonny Todd. And that'll go down for point number 1. Good sight there by Kinsey Hinders. Kinsey plays a lot of club volleyball over the last few years. They're with NWI Volleyball out of Holstein. Pass up to the Wolverines setter. And Law on the right side kind of goes into that zone 6. And here comes a 3 attack by Hinders. That fast tempo offense is kind of, it's hard for the River Valley Wolverines to adjust to. I did watch them the other night with IKM Manning, and it was a lot of high outside sets. Not a whole lot of tempo. You really make sure that you have to have those tempo hits, especially when you need to get the other team out of system. And that ball is pushed over by Dossel, number 8, into the donut of the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. And with that, when you see a setter that dumps a lot, you really got to, when you're at base for defense, you got to push your wings in just a little bit, so that way that they are able to pick up those tips. What we say is, stay at base until the setter sets. You do not leave your base until the setter sets. Good dig by the Mustangs. Here comes an outside attack. Goes to the line. Dig by Dossel. Right side attack coming by Kozora. Blocked by Wolf and Hinders. And here comes an outside attack by Getch. Good pass up by the Mustangs. A little quiet in here. And let's see. Ooh, there was a great hit by Hinders. And they're going to have Dossel in the net as she was going to pass that ball out of the net for point number 2 to the Mustangs. Great attack there by Kinsey Hinders out of the middle. If you could go back and slow-mo that, you'll see that arm really stayed high and snapped the ball through. Number 3 is the serve for the Mustangs. Pass to the outside, and that ball is going to be tipped by Getch, but a little low and into the net for point number 3. That'll be the first error on the River Valley Wolverines. The rest of those were earned points. Served by number 3, Lindsay Wolf. Passed up and to Wolf. And that ball was dug and over. Good hustle by the Mustangs to dig that ball out of the net. Here comes the right side attack by Kozora. Dug up by the Mustangs. A middle attack by Hinders. It looked like she was going to push that ball short. So they had the Getch player, number 12. That is Elena Getch. They had her pulled up to cover that tip, and then the middle back wasn't quite able to get around and to that next ball. Here comes an outside attack by Hogra. She goes above the block. There was actually a little bit of a seam in between the block of Todd and Kozora, and goes down for a point. They're going to take a quick timeout, and we will as well. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we're going to hear from Wall of Fame.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
Welcome back. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. Served by Newell-Fonda on the way. Passed up there by the Wolverines. Set by... good adjustment by Getch to go high hand off the block and make sure that she is... I would definitely say that went right off of the top of the block. I'm not going to put a point up yet because I think he's going to change his mind. Maybe. Touch. So the R1 is going to pull the line judges over to talk to him and see if they saw a touch off of the block or not. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. We are not going to step aside. We are going to just stay right here. That was a great job, though, by Getch to see that it was a really tight hit. She jumped very well, got up, hit the top of the block, and pushed that ball out of bounds. All right, looks like the R1 has made his decision. And they're going to call Kinsey Hinders, the captain of the Mustangs, over and explain it to her. Dalsel did go over and talk to the R1 already. And the decision is, ladies and gentlemen, yep, there they go. They adjusted, which is the right call. That is the right call. It did go off of the top of the block and out of bounds. That is the right call. Good call there by the line judges and the ref. And that will bring Jacobson up to the service line for the Wolverines. Jacobson with the serve, passed up by the libero of the Mustangs. And here comes a middle attack by Hinders, right out of the hand of the setter. Beautiful attack. And here's another one by Hinders, right in between the block and down for point number 6. Still, only one error per team right here. Hinders, number 7, senior middle hitter, is on the back service line for the Mustangs. We got the Wolverines just a little on their heels. Let's see if they can bring that momentum swing a little bit. There's a good attack by Kozora and pass by Hinders. Setter pushes it all the way to the back line. Jacobson with a pass set to the outside to Getch. Looked like Getch was trying to go right there into the donut of the Mustangs, and I am going to call that a hitting error. Serve by Hinders. Nice down ball serve by Hinders. And that ball is going to get blocked by number 5 of the Mustangs, which is Anna Mercer, and down for point number 8 of the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. Here comes the right side attack, but Kozora goes off the top of the block of Mercer and Hogreff. Here's an outside attack by Hogreff in between the block and down for point number 10 of the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. Pass up by Getch, and that's going to be pushed over to the top of the net. Hogreff shoves it right back, and Kozora out of the right side, and she's going to hit that ball just wide for error number 3 of the River Valley Wolverines. So error count here, River Valley has 3, and the Newell-Fonda Mustangs only have 1. This is going to come down to a battle of errors. Good serve by Hinders. Getch out of the outside, blocked by Mercer and number 6, Miley Hinders. Miley Hinders is a junior, while Kinsey Hinders, her sister, is a senior on the back service line. Here comes the middle attack by Schlinger. Tip to the middle of the court. Dug by Hinders. Outside attack. Good adjustment to go sharp cross on that extreme by Hogreff. And Getch is on the outside. Goes right in between the block of the Newell-Fonda Mustangs and down for a kill. I really think, honestly, that if Getch gets up and attacks every time, she will go through that block. Every time. Every time. Serve here by number 10 of the River Valley Wolverines is out of bounds for the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. Point number 13. That'll be the 4th error on the River Valley Wolverines. Number 8 is going to come in for the Mustangs, which is Ava Vai. And also number 13 is Emma Hurd. There's an attack by Schlinger, blocked by the Mustangs, and a outside pushover by Getch, dug by the libero of the Mustangs. Outside attack coming by Hogreff. Way to get up and above the block, Hogreff. And here comes Getch. She's just going to push that ball over. Dug up by the setter. And here comes another deep push by the Newell-Fonda Mustangs, and a right side attack by the Wolverines. pushed up, and the setter for the Mustangs, Emma Hurd, saw an open spot and went ahead and adjusted to that and down for a point. Served by Hurd, passed up by Jacobson. And here is a right outside attack. Good adjustment, good handle by Getch, and dug up by the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. And here comes another set by Dossel. Off of the hands of the block of Hogren and Mercer. Way to see that, Schlinger, number 7, for point number 4 for the River Valley Wolverines. Number 3 is going to come in and do the serving for the Wolverines, which is Kaya Paris. Kaya had a really good game against the IKM Manning team. There's a serve, passed by Hinders, set by Hurd. And this ball's going to give a free ball over to the Mustangs. Passed up to Hurd. Outside tip coming. Blocked by the Wolverines. Dug by the Mustangs. And a right side attack blocked by Law. And that is going to be shoved over. Law blocked it as well. Hogriff is coming. Hogriff with a great attack. And that ball is going to be dug by number 3, Kaya Paris. And out of bounds for point number 15 to the Mustangs. Good battle here. Again, battle of errors. That is a digging error on Paris. Served by Hogreff. Passed up by Getch. Here is a return coming and a middle attack coming by Mercer. Number 5 goes down the front of Schlinger and down for point number 16. I will call that definitely a blocking error. She was not sealed up at the net. Her hips were off just a little, and she tooled that block. Hogriff on the back service line for the Mustangs. Passed up by Getch. And a right side attack coming by Schlinger. Blocked, dug, and set back over by Jacobson. And here comes the set to the middle to Mercer. Kind of just taps it over. Dug up by number 10 of the Wolverines, which is Riley Hogriff. And that ball is out of bounds. Law tipped that ball and it went out of bounds. That'll be a hitting error on Law. Point number 17 to the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. And here's the pass up, and we're going to have an outside attack by Law. And that ball is blocked by the Mustangs. And here comes another one. Goes off of the top of the block, hits the basketball hoop above the Mustangs bench, and out of bounds for point number 5 to River Valley, with Natalie Schlinger going to the back service line for the Wolverines. Served by Schlinger, passed by Hinders, and here comes a attack by Mercer. Great job by Mercer seeing the open court on the right side. They brought all 3 blockers over to block her, and she saw that open spot and went ahead and took charge. Good job by Mercer to see that spot. Pass up by the Wolverines. Outside attack coming. There's Law, goes above the block. Again, I really think that if Law and Getz can stay connected with their servers and their passers, they are going to be detrimental on the outside pins for the Mustangs. They're not able to get the block high enough for where they contact the ball, and it's a kill every time. Good serve there by Dossel. Overpass. Ooh, that's a first contact, folks. That's okay. It's a first contact, so she's fine. Good reach there by Law, and that's going to be a trap set to number 3. That's Lindsay Wolf of the Mustangs. Served by Dossel. Passed up by the libero. Good help by the Mustangs. Outside attack coming from Hinders. Passed up to Dossel from Jacobson. Outside tip by Law. Blocked by Hinders and number 8, which is Ava Vi. Set to Vi. Outside, right side attack off the hands of Jacobson. Good save by Dossel. To Law on the outside. Blocked by Vi and Hinders and goes deep for point number 18. Vi's going to come out while number 4, Vanderhoff's going to go in and serve. And number 13 is going to come out, Emma Hurd, while Miley Hinders is going to come in and play the right side. Serve is up. Deep on Jacobson. Passed up. Good hustle there by Dossel. Pushed over by Todd. She's got to make sure she keeps that ball out in front of her so it does not have a spin. Here comes a middle attack by Todd. And that is, she's going to go pinky down to the zone 1 of the Newell-Fonda Mustangs for point number 8. That was a great play by the Wolverines to read their defense. Their setter was transitioning just a little early. Served by Law, passed up by the libero. Set to the middle to Hinders. Pass by Law to Dossel. And that ball goes out of bounds. Looked like it was off of the top of the block, but no call for point number 20. All right, so here comes Wolf off the back service line. Dossel on the run to Getch. Outside attack, dug up by the Mustangs. Hustle on the setter, and here comes Hinders with a roll shot. That was the ball. That was the ball. That was the ball. Good hustle there by Dossel. Good hustle. Here comes Hinders out of the middle again. Passed up by Jacobson. Dossel on the run for a set outside to Getch. Goes off the top of the block, in between the blockers. Both of those girls are the Hinders girls, and it goes down into zone 6 for point number 9 to the River Valley Wolverines. I will definitely try to get a close-up of the net. Serve there by Jacobson is out of bounds. Serving error, point number 21 for the Mustangs. Mercer's going to come in while number 11, Ellie Sievers, comes out. We got Kinsey Hinders, senior number 7 middle hitter on the back service line for the Mustangs. Good serve by Hinders, passed up by Getch. Right side attack coming by Kazora. Goes off of the block, dug by the Wolverines. Nice job there by Getch, seeing that they were not transitioned to the block yet. A little slow on their transition from the offense to the defense was Mercer and number 6, Miley Hinders. Number 10 on the back service line, which is Addie Dossel for the serve for the Wolverines. Passed up, good run down. And here comes, both of the, we're going to call a double hit on the Mustangs. Error number 3 for the Mustangs on that one. So we have, the River Valley Wolverines have 8 errors to the Newell-Fonda Mustangs 3. Again, it is all about the errors, folks, all about the errors. And that as well, the setter was over the center line. Yes, the setter was over the center line. Good call by the down ref, R2. Point number 12 to the Wolverines. Serve up by Dossel. And here comes an outside attack by Mercer. Above the block, off of the setter's hands, number 10 Dossel, and out of bounds for point number 22. We're going to have some substitutions. Hinder's going to come out while Hurd is going to come in. And number 8 comes in by Hurd on the back line to serve. Serve is up. Serve is short. Passed up by Dossel on the top of the net. Hit down by number 8, Ava Vi, for point number 23 to the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. Hurd with the serve. Nice serve. Deeper this time. Passed up by the Wolverines. Outside attack coming from Getch. Goes off the side of the arm of Vi, and Hurd was unable to get that pass back up, so we'll have a score of 23-13. Newell-Fonda up by 10. With number 3 on the back service line, Kaya Paris for the River Valley Wolverines. Serve is up and in. Great serve. Passed up by the libero. Pushed over by Hurd. And there's an outside pushover by Law. Dug by Hogarth and then sent back over by the Mustangs. And here comes a right side attack, and that ball is tipped by Schlinger and right on the line for a point number 14 for the River Valley Wolverines. Served by Paris. Passed up by the libero. Middle attack coming by Mercer. Tapped over, dug by Jacobson. Outside attack coming by Law. Pushed over, dug by Hinders. And here's a set by Hurd to the outside Hogarth. Hits it just a little bit low and into the net. Sorry, that's the wrong point. And we are going to have a timeout by head coach of the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. Timeout sponsored by Dixon Construction, committed to building a stronger community today. This is Jen Nollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after we hear from Kevin Scheidley.
It's never too early to refine your vision for retirement. Kevin Scheidley, a financial advisor with Thrivent, is here to help you create a strategy that reflects your priorities. Call Kevin at 712-378-8505 to get started today. 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 712-378-8505 to
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Welcome back. That serve is passed up by the libero. Outside attack by number 8, which is Ava Vi, goes off of the block of number 8, Dossel and Schlinger for point number 24. First game point here of set number 2 for Newell-Fonda with Hogriff on the back service line. Right side attack blocked by the Mustangs, and here comes the Law on an attack. Roll shot to zone 6, dug by Hinders. Mercer out of the middle, goes off of the block of Schlinger and Law and out of bounds for point number 25. This is Jen Ohlendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. That will be the end of set 2. We are tied up 1-1, River Valley and the Mustangs. We are going to be right back after we hear from our sponsors and do some game adjustments.
Boley Construction in Kingsley has been your demolition and excavation earth-moving specialists since 1970. They are also leaders in conservation work and proud to support the area communities. Boley Construction is also proud to be part of Kingsley and committed to Northwest Iowa. A business built on helping you build. So the next time you are thinking of starting your construction project, call the earth moving specialists first at Boley Construction in Kingsley, 378-2364.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Jen Ohlendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we are tied 1-1. Newell-Fonda just took that set from the River Valley Wolverines with a point spread of 25-15. The first set that the River Valley Wolverines won, it was 25-17, so the Mustangs held them to 2 points less. The errors for the first set, the River Valley Wolverines had 8. Second set, they had 8, which is very consistent. Newell-Fonda just played a little bit better because that first set, they had 12 errors. Second set, they had 4. So really a game of errors, and they've battled back. Great tenacity. River Valley needs to make sure they dig deep and get that pendulum to swing back into their favor for third set here. Again, you have to minimize your errors. I'm not saying that you have to play scared, but you definitely cannot be worried about 1 error, 2 errors. You have to really push forward and just do the best that you can. Serve here by number 5, which is Anna Mercer. Pass to the outside to Law, goes off of the top of block of Hinders, and here comes the middle attack by Hinders, dug by Getch to Law on the outside, pushed over. Good job by Mercer and by Hinders, and then shoved over. Here comes the middle attack by Sunny Todd. Goes off of the top of the block of Hinders and down for a point for the River Valley Wolverines. I would not necessarily say that that was an error. I would say that was just more of a misread. How about we say it that way? I think she thought that the ball was going to go on the other side of Kinsey, so she was set up on her defense over there. Here's the serve by Dossel. Beautiful float serve, and that's coming hot. That is definitely coming hot. We always say that if you can serve the ball at a high rate of speed, flat, most of the time it's going to be out, but there is those times when it drops right into that back line, and you got to make sure that you're using your hands, if anything. Outside attack coming from Hinders, dug by Jacobson. Dossel with a good outside pass to Law, and that goes off of the hands of number 16, Barbeck, for point number 3 to the River Valley Wolverines. Again, another error. That's 2 errors. So it's already half of the errors of what they had the last set altogether. Game adjustments were brought to you by Joy Auto Napa Store. We're here for all your fix-it needs here in Correctionville. Outside attack coming by Hinders. Goes out of bounds a little too sharp for point number 4. That'll be a hitting error there on Hinders. It seems like this rotation 6 has been a little difficult for the Mustangs. It was hard for them during that first set as well. Pass up by the Mustangs, and here comes an outside attack by Hinders. Just roll shot over, dug by Law. Dossel going back outside to Law, goes off of the top of the block, dug up by the Mustangs, and here comes an outside attack. And dug by Jacobson. Good dig by Jacobson, and they're going to the right side. Kazora keeps it on her hitting shoulder, even though she was underneath of it. Good job there by number 3, Lindsay Wolf, to keep that ball in front of her and down for point number 1 for the Mustangs. That ball goes out of bounds by Law. She does reach super high, though. She's got a great vertical. She reaches super high. If she would just snap that ball down, it would go right over the block and down for a point. Serve there to Law on the hustle by Dossel. Middle attack coming by Kazora. Zone 6, and that ball is blocked by Todd in the middle. She saw that setter coming. And she knew she was going to have to push it over because she was going to be way too tight. That'll be a receive error on the Mustangs. So Law goes back to serve. Jump serve, float, passed up by Hinders. A little tight to the net, pushed over. She was below the top of the net, so we're going to have Kazora on the right side. Passed up by the Mustangs. And here's a middle attack. Hinders kind of overran it a little bit. And that is overpass. Dug by Law twice. Outside attack by Getch. Goes off of the pylon up at the top of the gym here for point number 6 to the Wolverines. Law still in that back row serving. She did a great job digging both of those balls by Hinders, and that's a float serve. And that's going to go outside to Riley Hinders and off the block of Kazora and Todd and down for a point. Dossel couldn't quite get there. She was kind of going the other way, thinking that it was going to transition the other way. And that'll be a point to the Mustangs. 6-2 here is the score. Serve by the Mustangs. Passed up by Getch. Right side attack coming by Todd. She is very, very good on the right side. I would definitely make sure that your block is set up to where she's at, especially on that serve receive. When you serve the ball to Getch and they're unable to get her an attack on the outside, they will set it to Todd on the right side, and she has killed every single ball that she has had on that side. And there is a attack by Hogref on the outside. Dossel is asking, was she under? And she says yes. The down ref, the R2, said yes, she was under. So that'll be point number 3 to the, or I'm sorry, point number 4 to the Mustangs. Served by Hinders, passed up. Right side attack, tipped right into the middle by Schlinger for point number 8. You've got to make sure that when she is in the middle, you see that elbow tight. You've got to make sure that you're moving your feet forward because there's no way that she's going to be able to push that ball deep. She's going to have to make sure that she keeps her feet underneath of her and moving forward. Passed up by Hinders. Outside attack by Mercer. Hits right into the hands of Natalie Schlinger for point number 5. We're going to have some subs there for the Mustangs while Emma Hurd comes in to serve. And I think that was Ava Vi coming into play front row. That ball's going to be passed up by Jacobson. Outside attack coming by Getch. Goes off the block, dug up. Good job by the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. And that's going to be a tip dug by Hurd, set by the Mustangs. Here comes a middle attack by Natalie Schlinger. their defense, when Natalie goes up to, they're going to have to adjust that. I'm going to put that down in my notes. Score 9-5 here in this third set. And that's going to be an ace serve for number 3, Kaya Paris. Point number 10. Miscommunication there. I'll call that an error. So we got 5 errors already there for Newell-Fonda. Pass up by the libero, Bobek. Middle attack by Mercer off of the hands of Paris and out of bounds. Getch is going to come in and play some more of the back row. We're 10-6 here in this third set, with Hogriff on the back service line for the Mustangs. Comes a set by Dossel, dug by number 10, which is Addie Dossel, must be sister or cousin. Oh, there's a double. There's a double hit. So you see how it had a little spin and it kind of rested. She could almost have been called for a double or a lift. That'll be an error number 6 on the Mustangs. Again, you got to play some clean volleyball. You get this far in the bracket, you got to play some clean volleyball. That ball goes off of Hinder's arms and out of bounds for point number 12. The Mustangs are going to call a quick timeout, and we will as well take a quick timeout and hear from C&B. This is Jen Nollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after 30 seconds. Welcome back. This is Jen Nollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. The first set, the River Valley Wolverines took. The second set, Newell-Fonda took. And we are in the third set with River Valley up 12-6. Errors. We have 6 errors on the Mustangs and 3 errors on River Valley. Keys. You have to minimize your errors. And Newell-Fonda needs to adjust to the middle tip when they tip in zone 6 into that donut. They got to make sure that they are going to dig that up. And that's going to be passed up by Hinders, tight to the net. Mercer tries to get it pushed over but can't quite get there. I will definitely call that an error, a hitting error, for point number 13 for the Wolverines. Serve by Schlinger. Good serve by Schlinger. Pass by Hinders. Hurd sets it to the outside, and that ball goes out of bounds. Good hit by Lindsay Wolf. She's a senior as well. 13-7 here in this Class 1A Region 7. Your game adjustments were sponsored by Joy Auto Napa Store. We're here for all your fix-it needs. Middle attack coming by Todd. Goes right in between the blocks and into zone 1 on the line. Good attack there by Todd. Score 14-7. Mercer comes out.
Let's go, Maya!
Serve is up. Passed by the Mustangs. Outside attack coming by Hinders. Goes off of the side of the block of Kazora and out of bounds for point number 8. 14-8 here in this third set. I'm getting warm. Oh, it's stuck on my arm, Dad. I gotta take my sweatshirt off. I'm getting a little warm. All right, here comes the middle attack by Kazora. Tip dug by the libero. Dug by the libero of Newell-Fonda, and Hinders went up to hit that ball, but it did go out of bounds for point number 15 for the... Here comes the middle attack by Hinders. Just does a pushover. Dug by Jacobson. Middle attack coming by Todd. Dug by the Mustangs on the run. And that ball's going to hit the speaker and go down for a point for the River Valley Wolverines. I'm going to definitely call that a passing error. You have to know your court. You have to know where your court is, what's there, how to control that ball, that pass, that dig. You've got to make sure, and keeping the tempo. So there's a good attack there on the right side by number 3, Lindsay Wolf. And here's a pushover by the libero, Jacobson of the Wolverines. And there is a right side attack coming by Wolf. Just pushes it over, dug by Jacobson. And here comes a middle attack by Todd. Blocked by Hinders and down for point number 9 to the Mustangs. Hogreff is going to come back in. The libero comes out. Law comes out. Serve is up. Pass by Jacobson. Set by Dossel. Right side attack by Todd. Goes short cross and out of bounds. Hits the top of the tape, but did not hit a hand for point number 10 to the Mustangs. That will be an error on River Valley. Serve is up. Passed up by Getch. Outside attack coming by Getch, and that goes, hits the top of the net and down. It would have been called 4 hits, but they called that one down. So let's see if I can get a close-up of this one. Oh, and that is an ace for number 3, Lindsay Wolf, on the River Valley Wolverines. That's 6 errors on River Valley. Did you feel the pendulum switch? Pass up by the Wolverines. Passed up by Getch, free ball. And here comes an attack by the Newell-Fonda. Kinsey Hinders goes short cross. And here's the set outside to Getch. Goes off of the top of the hands. Good dig. Ooh, good hustle by the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. But that was a great attack by Getch on the outside for point number 17. 17-12 here in this third set. Jacobson with the serve. Pass by the Mustangs. Set coming to the middle. And that ball lands right on the line by Kinsey. Right on the line by Kinsey Hinders. For an error and point to the Mustangs. Smart play by Hinders. She read that. Good serve by Hinders, and that is going to be off of the block of, here comes an attack for Hogreff, and dug up by Dossel. Pass to the outside by Jacobson, and good job by Getch for keeping that ball up on her hitting shoulder and able to slam it back down on the Newell-Fonda side. You got to make sure that when you see a hitter like Getch, you have to keep, as a pin blocker, you have to keep your left hand on the ball and keep your body turned into zone 6 so then that ball does not tool you. Outside, or middle attack by Hogreff goes off of the block of the Wolverines. And here comes Getch on the outside, blocked by Hinders and Mercer. Here comes Getch again, tips it over, dug by Hogreff, set by Kinsey Hinders in the back, and then to her sister. And here comes Getch on the outside, goes down into the net for a hitting error. Point number 14 to the Mustangs. Number 13 is going to come in for the Mustangs, Emma Hurd. Also number 8, Ava Vi. Number 13, Hurd on the back service line for the Mustangs. Served to number 10, Addie Dossel, blocked by Hogreff. And down for point number 15 to the Mustangs. Passed up by Jacobson, a little off, so Getch helps it. Dossel with a down ball over. Hurd with an outside attack to Hogreff, goes off of the block, dug by Jacobson. Good job by Dossel to set up Dossel, and a right side attack coming, goes off of the block of Schwinger and down for point number 16. We have a 18-16. Wolverines are still up by 2. Okay, we had a little bit of a momentum switch, and we'll see if we can't get that momentum coming back to the Wolverines. Serve by Hurd, no spin, beautiful float serve. Here comes Dossel with an outside attack. Tipped by Getch, blocked by the Mustangs, and now an attack by Getch goes down the front of number 8, Ava Vi, and point number 19. This is a great battle. I thought tonight was going to be some good volleyball, and it has been super good. Served up by number 3, which is Kaya Paris. Serving error, point 17 to the Mustangs. Hogriff on the back service line, and that ball's in the net for a service error. We are tied up in errors, 10-10. River Valley has 10 errors, and the Mustangs have 10 errors. Served by Schlinger, passed up by the libero of the Mustangs. Middle attack coming by Mercer, goes off the block of Todd, and down for point number 18 for the Mustangs. Todd was there. It just looked like she floated just a little bit, so it tooled off of her block. You got to make sure that you set that core and you stay strong with that core and push that ball right into zone 6 of the other opponent. Good serve by Mercer, and that is down for an ace, point number 19. Mustangs are down by 1 in this third set. Newell-Fonda has 1 timeout, while River Valley has both. Good serve by Mercer, passed up by outside attack by Law, goes off of the top of the block. Good job by Hurd, hustling out. And that ball is hit by number 3, Lindsay Wolf, and down for a point off of the block. We're going to have a quick timeout by Olivia Getz, the head coach of the River Valley Wolverines. This is Jenna Lindorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. Thank you to our timeout sponsor, Dixon Construction, committed to building a stronger community today.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities, business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
Welcome back. This is Jenna Lindorf with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we are here in River Valley, or in Correctionville, with River Valley taking on Newell-Fonda. Good hustle by Dossel, setting up Law on the outside for the tip over for point number 21 to River Valley Wolverines. Mercer's going to come out, while number 11 for the Mustangs, Ellie Sievers, comes in to play her back row, and Dossel at the back service line. Good server. Got to keep that platform nice and steady, but she serves that ball into the net for point 21. We're tied up here, 21 all. We're going to have a few of the subs coming in and out. Outside, right side attack by Law, dug up by the Mustangs. Good try by number 4, the setter, JC Vanderhoff. Unable to get back to her feet and digging that ball. So the River Valley Wolverines are going to go up 22-21 with Law on the back service line. Good serve by Law to Hinders, and here comes Hinders out of the middle back, and that is going to be pushed back over by Sunny Todd in that open spot in zone 1, because the setter was still released up, and that'll be a wonderful point. Eric Lowe is going to call a timeout with a score of 23-21. That is his last timeout, but we will step aside and hear from Clark's Hardware Furniture in Kingsley. This is Jenna Lindorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. Be right back in 30.
Is your home missing something? Add style to your home with new furniture from Clark's Hardware Hometown Furniture in Kingsley, Iowa. Bedrooms, dining rooms, offices, living rooms. Clark's Hardware Hometown Furniture has something stylish for every room in your home. Plus, you'll get the personal small town service that will make your furniture buying experience extra special. When you're looking for style with a small town flair, shop Clark's Hardware Hometown Furniture in Kingsley, Iowa.
Welcome back, folks. This is Jenna Lindorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. We are tied up 1 set each with the score River Valley 23 and Newell-Fonda 21. Law on the service line, served to Kinsey Hinders, and that is just going to be pushed over by the setter, number 4, JC Vanderhoff. Looks like Hinders kind of swung her arms just a little bit. You really got to make sure with a good server, you got to keep that platform nice and quiet. Passed up by the libero, and here comes a middle attack by Hinders, and goes straight down for point number 22 for the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. Great swing there by Kinsey Hinders. game point for River Valley. Second game point for River Valley. Dug by Jacobson. On the hustle is Dossel. Pushed over by Sunny Todd. Had a little spin on it, so they're going to call a double contact for Sunny. And number 3, Lindsay Wolf, is going to go to the back service line. Serve up by Wolf. Passed up by number 9, Maya Dossel. And Sunny Todd hits that ball low and in the net. And we are tied up 24-24. River Valley's going to take a timeout, and we will hear from Pinnacle Performance here in Correctionville.
Looks aren't always the most important thing. It's what's on the inside that counts. At Pinnacle Performance, they make things look good, but wow, can they make what's on the inside count when it comes to your diesel. Farmers, when you need your truck to work as hard as you, call on the Diesel Performance Pros at Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. Oil changes to overhauls, bumper-to-bumper bodywork, from a simple part to a performance upgrade. Trust your diesel truck to Pinnacle Performance Truck and Body in Correctionville.
Welcome back, folks, to this Class 1A Region 7 semifinal match between the Newell-Fonda Mustangs and River Valley Wolverines. Thank you so much to the Correctionville community for allowing us to be here to stream, and all of our River Valley supporters. Pass up by the Mustangs to the setter. Middle attack coming by Kinsey Hinders, dug by Dossel. Pass to Getch from Jacobson. And here comes an outside attack by Hogriff, dug by Dossel. Set by the other Dossel to the outside Getch. And it is blocked by the Kinsey Hinders and Miley Hinders, the Hinders duo over there. With 25, game point here to the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. Passed by Getch, and that's dumped over by Dossel, but Kinsey Hinders was ready for that tip over, and that'll be 26-24. The Newell-Fonda Mustangs take set number 3. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back with a few game adjustments sponsored by Joy Auto Napa Store here in Correctionville.
Price. I agree you should consider price and compare, but don't forget to also compare what you get for that price. At Correctionville Building Center, not only will you be surprised by their competitive prices, but you'll most likely be amazed by the quality for that price. Some places offer a lower grade of lumber quality to hook you with that lower price. Get what you pay for every day at Correctionville Building Center, a better building experience. When you have an appetite, they have a solution at Dusky's East in Kingsley. Specialty pizzas, wings, calzones, wraps, burgers, sandwiches, and more. Serving lunch from 11 till 1 and dinner 4 till 8. Come in, carry out, or take advantage of curbside pickup. Dusky's East also offers mini daily specials. Check them out today on Facebook or online at Dusky's.com. Dusky's East, located on the beautiful Brookside Golf Course in Kingsley, a proud supporter of all Kingsley Pearson youth activities.
Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back, folks. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. Thank you so much to all of our River Valley Wolverine postseason streaming sponsors. Also to Infants and Feed Store, Thrivent Financial, Kevin Scheidley, FNB Bank, Correctionville, Dixon Construction, Joy Auto Napa Store, and the Quimby Golf Course. Also to all of our sponsors that are rotating through in the top right corner. This is Jen Ollendorf. We are going into set 4. Serve by River Valley Dossel. Passed up by the Mustangs. Set by number 8, Ava Vi, to Kinsey Hinders on the outside for point number 1 of set 4. Number 4 is going to go back to serve for the Mustangs, JC Vanderhoff. Middle attack for Kazora goes off of the top of the block and dug by the Mustangs. Good adjustment by number 3, Lindsay Wolf, but that will be a contact error. Called a double on that one. Served by Law. Pass by the libero of the Mustangs. Hit by Kinsey Hinders. Free ball coming from Getch to the Mustangs. And that ball was a little tight, but she was not over. And that was hit by number 3, Lindsay Wolf, to the right side defender of the Wolverines. And out of bounds. That was, I believe, Kazora passed that. Okay, so that'll be point number 2. 2-1. Sorry, folks. 2-1. Set to the outside to Getch. Goes off of the side of the block and down for point number 2. Tied up 2-2 here in this 4th set. Game adjustments. Minimize your errors, but still play hard. Keep your serves in and go for it. Don't hold it back. Outside attack coming by Hogreth. Goes off of the hands of Jacobson and out of bounds for point number 3. Great swing by Hogreth. She had a full transition in and was able to keep that ball in front of her and go all out for that point. Pass by Jacobson. Right side attack by Kazora. Blocked by Mercer and Hogreth. Pushed over by Dossel. Here comes the set, and outside attack by Hogreth goes short cross. Good dig by Getch, and a right side attack coming by Kazora, blocked by Mercer and Hogreth. Outside attack coming by Getch. Goes a high hand off of the block of Hinders. That's Miley Hinders, the junior, and is tried to get Kinsey Hinders, sister number 7 of Miley, tried to dig that ball with her hands and was unable to. It was coming right at her face and had to just get her hands up and protect it. Number 10 on the back service line for the Wolverines, Addie Dossel. Passed up by Hinders. Good save by the setter and a roll shot over by Mercer. Dossel with an outside attack to Getch. Goes in between the block. Hinders slides over to take the line. Thought that the libero was going to come with her, and that'll be point number 4. River Valley is up by 1 point. That'll be a miscommunication error on that. Serve passed up by Hinders. Set to Riley. Passed up by number 10, Addie Dossel. Good save by Kinsey Hinders. The middle attack coming by Mercer. Just pushes it over. And number 10, Addie Dossel, unable to get her hand all the way underneath of it. And that'll get shanked to the center of the court for tied up 4-4 here in this 4th set. The Mustangs are up 2-1. River Valley came in favorite in this set, so let's see if they can't turn the momentum and get that coming back their way. Good pass up by Dossel to the other Dossel, and that'll be a tip over by Schlinger. A right outside attack by Hogreth goes short cross. Gets transitioning already back for a hit and just hit that short cross and down for a point. Number 13, that is Emma Hurd on the back service line for the Mustangs. Pass up by Jacobson to Dossel. Outside attack coming by Getch. Goes down the hands of Ava Vi and down for point number 5. Tied up 5-5 here in this 4th set. Law's going to come back in while Getch comes out. And number 3, Kaya Paris, is going to go back to serve for Getch. Paris was over the line, foot fault on that. And there is a tip over. Dossel with the back set to Schlinger. Schlinger hits the ball out. Getch is going to come back in to play the back row for Paris. That'll be a hitting error. That'll be the first error on River Valley. Well, there's 2 on the Mustangs. Served by Hogref, passed up by number 10, Addie Dossel. Outside attack by Law, goes off of the block of Wolf and Mercer and out of bounds. Got to make sure that when you have a hard hitter, you keep your body turned back into zone 6 to keep that block in. Schlinger's going to go back to the back service line, and that ball is going to be passed up by Hinders. Good pass by Hinders. Back set, and nobody there to cover the ball. That'll go down for point number 7 to the River Valley Wolverines. With Natalie Schlinger on the back service line, I'll call that a defending error. That ball was, we're going to have a conference there at the net with R1 talking to the captains. And captains came back, and we are back in the game. Here comes the serve by Schlinger. Schlinger passed up by Hinders to, good job by hitting that block off of the hit, and that's out of bounds. Oh. Law was given some feedback to the players of the Wolverines and said, we got to have that ball getting up there, girls. Let's move our feet, which she's right. They got to keep moving their feet. There's a block by Hinders and number 3, Lindsay Wolf. They shut Sunny Todd down in the middle. Sunny usually hits Pinky down, so they're starting to set up on her a little bit further over to shut that Pinky down. And there is a tip by Dossel. Good block. Way to get a touch on it by Hinders. And that looked like a double hit. No call, but that's going to go off of the block. Oh, that was out, but it was off the block touch. No matter what, it's still River Valley's point. But that'll be a tied up 8-8 here in this 4th set between River Valley, ranked in the final rankings. They are ranked 9th, I believe. Served by Dossel. Passed up by the Mustang. Good hustle. And here is a middle attack by number 3, Wolf. And it goes down the front of her and down for an error. I'm going to call that an error, definitely. And we're going to have a little bit of a passing adjustment with Wolf going back to pass. And there's a serve off the top of the hands, but the libero is there. Here comes Hinders with a good adjustment, good handle on that ball. Outside attack coming by Law. Good save by good job by Sunny Todd keeping that ball in play. And here comes Law with an attack that goes over the top of her head and out of bounds. Tied 9-9. This is a dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a battle going on here. Got to definitely minimize the errors. That'll be 2 errors on Law. She had that hitting error two points ago, and then that one. It's going to be handled by Law, then by Dossel to the outside to Todd. Blocked by the Hinders girls. That'll be Kinsey Hinders and Miley Hinders. Serve on the way by J.C. Vanderhoff. Passed up by Law. Jacobson down to hustle. Can't really do much with that is Dossel, and that'll go off of the hands, and we are in a 4th set here, 11-9. The Mustangs are up 2-1. This is Jen Ohlendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. We're going to take a quick timeout, sponsored by Dixon Construction, and be right back after we hear from Jim Harvey Insurance in Kingsley.
The Kingsley Pearson Panthers have a strong legacy of success, just like the Jim Harvey Insurance Agency, located in downtown Kingsley. When you want personalized insurance, you can turn to Cole, Bart, Dave, Dotine, or Jessica at the Jim Harvey Agency. Personalized service, personalized products from a team of professionals you can trust. Call the Jim Harvey Insurance Agency in Kingsley today, 378-2830, proud supporters of the Kingsley Pearson Panthers.
Welcome back. This is Jen Ohlendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. We are back in this 4th set. The Mustangs are up 2-1 with a score of 11-9. Serve on the way. Passed up by Getch, and here comes a middle attack by Todd. Blocked by Hinders and Wolf for point number 12 there for the Mustangs. JC Vanderhoff with the serve, passed up by Law, goes off of her hands. Todd on the run, going to save it. Law comes in to do a down ball, dug up by the, ooh, that is a low. All right, here we go. Great ball here, ladies and gentlemen. That ball gets hit to the top of the tape, and Kinsey hits it again and goes for an error. Pass by Hinders, and here comes the middle attack by Hinders. Goes off of the top of the block of Todd, dug up, and that ball is way too far outside the antenna for Getch to bring back in, and that'll be a hitting error for point number 13 to the Mustangs. Served by Wolf is up and in. Set by Dossel to the center. Kozora dug up by the Mustangs, shoved over by the setter. Good hustle by Jacobson and saved by Dossel. Good dig up by the Mustangs, and that's going to be on top of the net for a joust. And it looked like Kinsey Hinders was in the net just a little bit. No call because the ball hit the ground first, so that'll be point to the River Valley Wolverines. I'm going to call that a passing error for the Mustangs. Served by Jacobson is up and in, served up and passed by the libero, and a middle attack roll shot by Hinders, dug by Jacobson. Outside attack coming by Getch, goes high hand but dug by the Mustangs, and here comes an outside attack by Hogriff. Good job by Hogriff adjusting. Good hustle there by Getch, and a free ball sent over by Jacobson. And here comes the free ball attack. A middle attack by Hinders goes right in between the block of Kozora and Schlinger, and down for point number 14. Mustangs are up by 3 in this fourth set. Serve by Hinders is out of bounds by about a ball length. And that'll be a serving error. Error count here in this fourth set is River Valley Wolverines have 6 errors, while the Mustangs have 7. Mustangs are up 14 to 12, and that ball was served over to Miley Hinders. It goes off of her hands and out of bounds for point number 13 to the River Valley Wolverines. Wolverines server number 10, Addie Dossel, on the back service line, and Hinders looked like she kind of jerked her hands just a little bit. It almost looked like she was trying to pull away, so Kinsey could take that ball, but that'll be a serving error on her. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. We're going to step aside here from Quimby Golf Course as the Mustangs regroup in a timeout.
At the beautiful Quimby Golf Club in Quimby, Iowa. Situated next to the picturesque Little Sioux River, this 73-acre course includes a practice putting green, clubhouse, cart storage, and 9 enjoyable and forgiving holes. Enjoy your golf experience on lush fairways and challenge yourself with their strategically placed holes. Call today for their rates. They are some of the best in Northwest Iowa. So whether you want to get away on your lunch break and hit a few, or take the buddies out for the day, the Quimby Golf Club is the perfect destination. The Quimby Golf Club in Quimby, Iowa.
This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. Thank you to our timeout sponsor, Dixon Construction. Pre-match sponsor, Thrivent Financial, Kevin Shively. Keys to the game sponsor, F&B Bank in Correctionville. And to our corporate sponsor, Anfinson Feed Store. That ball is served in the net by number 10, Addie Dalso, for a 15-14 score, with the Mustangs ahead by 1. On the back service line is number 13, Emma Hurd. For the Mustangs, serve is up, serve is in, passed up by number 9, which is Jaden Dossel. Tipped by Getch, dug by the Mustangs. Down ball by Mercer, dug by number 9 of the Wolverines. And there is a tip over by Schlinger in the donut in front of Hinders, and down for point number 15. The Mustangs cannot handle that defensive tip there by Schlinger in the middle. I would just keep going to her until they finally stop it. Serve is going here by number 3, Kaya Paris. Passed up by number 8, Ava Vi. Back row attack by Hinders. And here comes a right side attack by Schlinger. Here comes outside. Hogriff goes down in the back corner for point number 16 to the Mustangs. Number 10, Hogref, only a sophomore, jumps super well and gets high and up above the block. And the Wolverines are on their heels just a little bit. Serve is up and in. Pass by Getch. Dossel with the set to the right side, which is Schlinger. Dug up by Hinders. Here comes the right side attack by number 8, Ava Vi, and out of bounds for point 16. Tied up 16-16 here in this fourth set. Serve is Natalie Schlinger on the back service line. I'm going to take a quick break and take a drink, folks. Pass by Getch is up to Dossel. Outside attack by Law. Starts high, finishes high with that snap. And outside attack by number 3, Lindsay Wolf. And here comes Sunny Todd out of the middle. Good dig there by the libero. Right side attack by the Mustangs. The defense was not shifted over. Law was still floating on the block, and Todd was not there to close it for point 18-16 in this fourth set. You really got to make sure you're getting pin to pin. That is a beautiful offense right there when you're able to go pin to pin. Law does a jump and down ball. Outside attack by Wolf. Dug up by Getch. Beautiful slide dig by Getch. Law goes into the block and then dug herself. Here's a free ball by Law. Passed up by Mercer. Tight. And the setter tried to go over, but she did stay on her toes. Here comes the middle attack by Todd off of the head of, and there is a good job by the libero seeing the setter, and that ball is going to go out of bounds on the set, and the setter was Emma Hurd, got hit in the face, but cheered her teammates to continue to play because it's a playable ball. Server on the River Valley Wolverines side is Dossel, number 8. She's got a lot of aces on the year, folks. See if she can add to it. Beautiful serve, passed up by the Mustangs. Here comes a outside attack by Hinders, and it goes out of bounds. Tied up 18-18. Lots of errors here again. The Mustangs have 12 errors to the River Valley Wolverines 7. They're going to rotate over and have a different passing system for Hinders and the setter to be up front. And the pass is in. Hurd on the run. Hinders with an attack on the outside. And it is dug by the Wolverines, then blocked by Todd, saved by Hinders, and that is going to be saved by Kazora. Nice job by keeping that in. And here comes Hinders with an attack. Oh boy. Blocked by Todd and Kazora, and then no one there to help Hinders out for point 19 to the Wolverines. Dossel on the back service line for the Wolverines. The block is starting to see Hinders' hands, and that ball is a float serve to the back line of zone 1 for point number 20 to the River Valley Wolverines. The momentum has switched, folks. And this is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after we hear from the Quimby Golf Course in Quimby, Iowa.
At the beautiful Quimby Golf Club in Quimby, Iowa. Situated next to the picturesque Little Sioux River, this 73-acre course includes a practice putting green, clubhouse, cart storage, and 9 enjoyable and forgiving holes. Enjoy your golf experience on lush fairways and challenge yourself with their strategically placed holes. Call today for their rates. They are some of the best in Northwest Iowa. So whether you want to get away on your lunch break and hit a few, or take the buddies out for the day, the Quimby Golf Club is the perfect destination. The Quimby Golf Club in Quimby, Iowa.
Welcome back, folks. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions, while Dossel, number 8, the setter for the River Valley Wolverines, Maya, senior. She is on the back service line for this point. River Valley is up 20-18. Serve is up and passed by the Mustangs. And here comes an outside attack by Hinders. Dug by the Wolverines. An outside attack coming by Law. Blocked by Hinders. And good job hustling there. Middle back player, number 11, which is Ellie Sievers. Here comes a middle pass over by Todd. Set up by Hurd to Hinders, and that ball is blocked, and it is dug by number 3, Lindsay Wolf. Good hustle by Sievers to get a hand on it, and Hurd was right behind her, but it just wasn't high enough for her to get under. Point 21-18 here in this fourth set for the River Valley Wolverines. They are down 2-1. Serve is up by Dossel, pass by Sievers. Hurd with the set outside to Hinders. Hinders pushes it over, dug by Jacobson. Good set by Dossel to Law. That ball is hit behind her head and out of bounds. I did say this the other night when they played against IKM Manning. Law is so powerful, but she has to transition. She is not getting outside. Honestly, I would love to see her get behind the V of the RV over there in front of the stands and get a run at that ball and just pound it. Here comes an outside attack by number 3, Lindsay Wolf, dug up by the Wolverines. That ball is going to be tipped over by Law. Again, she was not transitioned back for a hard attack, so she just had to shove it over. I really think she's got so much potential. She would just be dynamic if she just gets that transition in. And that ball goes off of the top of the net and down for an ace. We are 23-19 in this fourth set. Law with the serve. And it goes off the top of the net again, but it is passed up by the Mustangs to the setter, dumped over, and here comes Getch on the outside, and it goes out of bounds for point 20 to the Mustangs. Hogreff is coming in to play some front row while Wolf goes back to do the serving. That'll be a hitting error on the Wolverines. And a serve by Wolf is passed by Jacobson, set by Dossel, outside to Getch, and that goes way over top of the block and out of bounds for another hitting error, point 21. Wolverines are still up by 2, 23-21. Serve by Wolf is up, pass by Getch. Dossel with a right side attack to Kazora, blocked by Hinders and Hogreff, and that is by Getch is set straight up on top of the net to Hinders for a kill and down for point 22-23. Mustangs are down 22-23, and we had a quick timeout by Olivia Utesh, the head coach. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick break and hearing from the Wall of Fame.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
Thank you to our timeout sponsor, Dixon Construction, here in Correctionville, committed to building a stronger community today. Served by Wolf is off of the hands of Jacobson and out of bounds. Todd couldn't quite get to it, so that'll be tied up 23-23. Both coaches are out of timeouts. Tied up 23-23. Wolf with the serve. Nice serve, passed by Getch. Set by Dossel to the outside to Getch. She just tips it over, dug by Hogreff. Here comes a middle attack by Hinders to the deep side of the Mustangs. Nice job there to read the defense. For point 24, this is game point. Set 4 for the River Valley Wolverines. You have the Mustangs on the defense right now, and there's a serve by Jacobson, passed up by Sievers. Middle attack coming, and they will have a point, tied 24-24 by good attack by Kinsey Hinders, number 7. If that ball wouldn't have hit the ground, I would have said that one of the River Valley girls was in the net. The hands touched. I didn't see which hand, but it did touch the top of the net. Hinders with the serve on the back service line, tied up 24-24 in this fourth set. Good serve, pass by Jacobson. Dossel on the run. Right side attack, tipped by Kazora. Dug by Hinders. Outside attack by Hogreff, blocked by the Wolverines, and a right side attack by Hinders, pushed over, dug by Kazora. Outside attack coming by Getch. Good pass by Kinsey Hinders, and here comes Hogreff with a good hit off the top of the block. Outside attack by Getch, and that ball goes out of bounds for point number 25. That was a wonderful sequence between both teams. Lots of great hits, lots of great defense, good digs. And this will be game point for the Mustangs. Serve up by Hinders, passed up by the Wolverines. Dossel on the run. Getch pushes it over, dug by Hogreff. And here comes an outside attack by Hogreff. Blocked by the Wolverines, Kazora and Schlinger. Nice job. Good battle. Tied up 25-25 in this fourth set. Wonderful battle here. Fans are on their feet. We got lots of great cheering. We have a packed house tonight. Served by the Wolverines, dug by Hinders, pushed over by the setter. Outside attack coming by Getch, goes off of the top of the block, dug by Kinsey Hinders. Hogreff with a down ball. It goes to the back line, but it is dug up by the Wolverines. And that is pushed up by the Mustangs. Great dig by Kinsey. And they're going to call the setter with a lift. So we are game point to the River Valley Wolverines with number 10, Addie Dossel on the back service line. Serve is in, passed by Kinsey Hinders. Outside attack coming. And that ball is out of bounds for a set 27-25. And we are heading to game 5, folks. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after we hear from a few of our sponsors.
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile. Just a few minutes from Sioux City, this growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobile's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
It's never too early to refine your vision for retirement. Kevin Shively, a financial advisor with Thrivent, is here to help you create a strategy that reflects your priorities. Call Kevin at 712-378-8505 to get started today.
At the beautiful Quimby Golf Club in Quimby, Iowa. Situated next to the picturesque Little Sioux River, this 73-acre course includes a practice putting green, clubhouse, cart storage, and 9 enjoyable and forgiving holes. Enjoy your golf experience on lush fairways and challenge yourself with their strategically placed holes. Call today for their rates. They are some of the best in Northwest Iowa. So whether you want to get away on your lunch break and hit a few, or take the buddies out for the day, the Quimby Golf Club is the perfect destination. The Quimby Golf Club in Quimby, Iowa.
Work hard to protect what you value most in life. That's why at Thrivent, we offer a variety of life insurance options to help provide for your loved ones. Let's connect today. Call Kevin Shively at 712-378-8505.
Boley Construction in Kingsley has been your demolition and excavation earth-moving specialists since 1970. They are also leaders in conservation work and proud to support the area communities. Boley Construction is also proud to be part of Kingsley and committed to Northwest Iowa. A business built on helping you build. So the next time you are thinking of starting your construction project, call the earth-moving specialists first at Boley Construction in Kingsley, 378-2364.
Serve is up. First serve of game 5 is served by the Mustangs, and there comes Sunny Todd out of the back, or out of the middle for a set from Dossel for the first kill. Point to the Wolverines. Serve coming by number 8, Dossel. Keys to the game, number 5, set the block, do not float, control the pass. If the Mustangs can get some tempo going, I don't know if the block will get there for the River Valley Wolverines. Oof, that was a double. Good adjustment by Wolf. Also, control the pass, minimize your errors. Good dig there by the libero. Limit the runs of 3. I'll explain that here in a second. Good attack by Kinsey Hinders. 1-1 here in this 5th set to a game to 15. Again, limit your runs of 3. You do not want to allow your team that you're playing against to get 3 points in a row without you answering a point, because then it's just harder to get back into it, especially at a game to 5. You say 1st to 5, 1st to 10, 1st to 15. Here comes a right side attack by Law. Blocked by Hinders and Wolf, and then it's just pushed over by Law. Outside attack by Wolf, dug by the Wolverines, and then here comes Hinders with a pushover, dug by Jacobson. Dossel on the way, and that was a shove over by Law. She almost holds it just a little too much. She's got to be very careful when she gets to the state tournament or at a higher level, high school or college. You cannot bring that ball, that hand behind your ear. Good serve by Law. Here comes the middle attack by Hinders. Goes off the triple block and the arm of number 12, Getch, for point number 2, tied up 2-2. Law comes out while number 9 goes in. That's one of the Dossel girls. That's Jaden Dossel. Serve by Wolf. Pass by Jacobson. Here comes the set from Dossel. Outside to Getch. Goes off the block. Dug by Sievers. Outside attack by Hogriff. Goes off the block and dug by Dossel. There goes Sister Dossel on the way. Passed up, which is a pushover. And a middle attack coming by Hinders. Goes off the block and over. Dug by Hogriff. And then Hogriff is going to return with a down ball. Jacobson with the dig. Middle attack coming by Todd. Goes off of the block again. She went pinky down to that zone 1. And Hogriff goes over to just pass it over because Kinsey Hinders wasn't quite there and tries to push it. It did touch the block, so she tried to play it again. It would have worked just fine. Jacobson goes to the back service line for a serve, and this is off of the Sievers. She reached across her body. For those of you who play volleyball, you'll know what short right, deep left seam means. If you do not have the ball to your right seam, then that will be somebody else's ball. And deep left would be yours. Ooh, there's a good hustle play by number 4, the setter. Coach Eric Lowe is going to take a quick timeout. We are 5-2 in this 5th set. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after we hear from Clark's Furniture and Hardware in Kingsley.
Is your home missing something? Add style to your home with new furniture from Clark's Hardware Hometown Furniture in Kingsley, Iowa. Bedrooms, dining rooms, offices, living rooms. Clark's Hardware Hometown Furniture has something stylish for every room in your home. Plus, you'll get the personal small town service that will make your furniture buying experience extra special. When you're looking for style with a small town flair, shop Clark's Hardware Hometown Furniture in Kingsley, Iowa.
Welcome back, folks. We are in Game 5 of Class 1A, Region 7. Game 13, semifinal. River Valley Wolverines up 5-2 in this 5th set. With Jacobson on the back service line. Service in, passed up by Hogriff. Set up to the right side by Hinders. Dug by Dossel. Set by the other Dossel. And gets tipped down the line for point number 6. Goes off the hands of Sievers and in for a point. Number 2, Jacobson, still on the service line. Passed up by Sievers, set to the middle to Kinsey, and you're going to have number 7 in the net, which is Natalie Schlinger. And that'll be an error. Hinders, number 7, on the back service line. Serve is up and in. Passed up by Getch. Dossel on the run. Kazora goes to put that short cross and in the net for point number 4 for the Mustangs. Mustangs have 3 errors in this set already, while the River Valley Wolverines have 2. Hinders on the back service line. Passed up by Getch. Good footwork by Getch. And here comes a middle attack by Schlinger. Was going to be tipped over, but then blocked by Mercer. Good hustle by Hinders. Pushed over by Hinders on that for a free ball. And Jacobson is going to set the right side to Kazora. Dug by the libero of the Mustangs, but then number 4 of the Mustangs didn't quite get there. She thought that the Hinders girl, number 6, was going to take it. Point number 7 over to the Wolverines. Again, minimize the runs of 3. Hinders with a pass, back row attack by Hinders, and that ball is out of bounds for a hitting error. Wolverines are up 8-4. 4 errors on the Mustangs, while the Wolverines only have 2. They have definitely limited their errors and are playing much cleaner. Outside attack by Mercer is blocked off the hands of Dossel and then off the hands of Natalie Schlinger for point number 9. Kinsey Hinders goes to pass, and then a down ball by Hogarth in the net for point number 10. And that'll be 5 errors on the Mustangs. And Coach Eric Lowe is going to take his second timeout. We're going to take a step aside and hear from Pinnacle Performance here in Correctionville. Make sure to stop in and see Adam for all of your tune-up, diesel, or customization needs.
Looks aren't always the most important thing. It's what's on the inside that counts. At Pinnacle Performance, they make things look good, but wow, can they make what's on the inside count when it comes to your diesel. Farmers, when you need your truck to work as hard as you, call on the Diesel Performance Pros at Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. Oil changes to overhauls, bumper-to-bumper bodywork, from a simple part to a performance upgrade. Trust your diesel truck to Pinnacle Performance Truck and Body in Correctionville.
Welcome back here, folks. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. Served by number 10, Addie Dossel. Was passed up by the Mustangs, but nobody there to take second ball for point number 11. 11-4. The Mustangs are definitely on their heels and need to make sure that they're talking and moving it through. Down ball by Hinders, passed up by Getch. Set by Dossel, back to Getch. Off the hands of the block, dug by Hinders, over the ball, over the net by the libero number 16, overpass to Natalie Schlinger, and that ball goes down out of bounds. Dossel couldn't quite get to it, so that'll be an error on the Wolverines. But the Mustangs have 6 errors to the Wolverines 3, and the Mustangs are down by 6, 11-5. Pass up there by the Wolverines. Outside attack off of the top of the block, and Hogarth goes to hit it, and she hits it down and in the top of the net for point number 12 to the Wolverines. That'll be a hitting error on Hogarth. She dropped her elbow a little bit. We're going to have number 3, Kaya Paris, coming into the serving for Getch, number 12. The winner here tonight, we will have in set by Hurd to the outside, and it is dug by the Wolverines. Outside attack by Law, and Hurd thought that Hinders was going to take it, and then Hinders thought she was going to take it, so that'll be a miscommunication error. That's 8 errors on the Mustangs. Served by Paris. Passed up by Hurd. Middle attack by Mercer. I thought it was 4, but it was not. Good scramble. Good scramble. Here's a pass by Jacobson. Right side attack. Slinger with the pushover, but down a little low. She was trying to go to that tip right over here in zone 4 of the Mustangs defense and couldn't quite get there. So that will be a point to the Mustangs, 13-6. Served by Hogref, passed up by Getch. Dossel on the run to set to Law. Tipped over, dug by Hurd, set by the Mustangs, then tipped over by Mercer. Here comes Law with an attack, and they're going to have Mercer snap her wrist just a little bit on the block. And that'll be a blocking error on Mercer. And the game point here for the River Valley Wolverines, battled back down 2-1. Slinger with the serve, and that ball goes out of bounds for a point number 7 to the Mustangs, with Mercer number 5 on the back service line. Mercer with the serve, passed up by Getch. And here comes a middle attack by Todd, off of the block of Wolf and Kinsey Hinders, and down for a point. The River Valley Wolverines will advance to the finals here, folks. And I'm not sure quite where they will be traveling to. It says that it will be a neutral site, but they will play the winner of North Tama and Belle Prairie. In the regional final, winner goes to state. A great battle, went to game 5 here in the Class 1A Region 7 semifinal. Newell-Fonda gave a beautiful game match here. They battled. River Valley just kept composure and kept their grit and tenacity and teamwork and continued to work through it. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. I'll be right back after a moment.
Price. I agree you should consider price and compare, but don't forget to also compare what you get for that price. At Correctionville Building Center, not only will you be surprised by their competitive prices, but you'll most likely be amazed by the quality for that price. Some places offer a lower grade of lumber quality to hook you with that lower price. Get what you pay for every day at Correctionville Building Center, a better building experience.
At the beautiful Quimby Golf Club in Quimby, Iowa. Situated next to the picturesque Little Sioux River, this 73-acre course includes a practice putting green, clubhouse, cart storage, and 9 enjoyable and forgiving holes. Enjoy your golf experience on lush fairways and challenge yourself with their strategically placed holes. Call today for their rates. They are some of the best in Northwest Iowa. So whether you want to get away on your lunch break and hit a few, or take the buddies out for the day, the Quimby Golf Club is the perfect destination. The Quimby Golf Club in Quimby, Iowa.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. I want to say thank you so much for tuning in, and we are so proud of our River Valley Wolverines and the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. Great battle here tonight. Great crowd. It was totally full. I don't think there was a space to sit, and just wonderful, wonderful battle. Congratulations to the Wolverines, and we will hopefully see them play North Tama or Belle Prairie at a neutral site on the, I think on the 30th, right? Yes. So on Wednesday, they will be traveling somewhere, and we'll keep you all updated and make sure that you check out the Facebook links, and we will get you those links. So this is Jen Ollendorf with Fuller Digital Solutions. We will see you next time. Until then, go Wolverines.
Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.